In this video, let me explain the 5-number summary, box plots and outliers. What is the 5-number summary? That is the minimum, Q1, Q2, Q3 and the maximum. In a previous video, I discussed how to find the Q1, Q2, Q3. That means we already know how to find the 5-number summary. Box plots. This is how the box plot looks. Box plot represents the 5-number summary. Minimum, Q1 or lower quartile, Q2 or median, Q3 or upper quartile, and the maximum. Whisker. The whiskers are the two lines outside the box that go from the minimum to the lower quartile and from the upper quartile to the maximum. The left whisker, or sometimes we call lower whisker, represent the bottom 25% of the data. And the right whisker, or we can say upper whisker, represent the top 25% of the data. Then how can we find the IQR when you have a box plot? We know IQR is Q3 minus Q1. That means that is the length of the box. The shape of the box plot shows how the data is distributed, and it is also shows any outliers. First, let me explain the shape of the box plot. Later, I will explain outliers. First one, left is skewed. When the median is closer to the top of the box and if the whisker is shorter on the upper end of the box, then the distribution is negatively skewed, or we can say skewed left. The middle one, symmetry. When the median is in the middle of the box and the whiskers are about the same on both sides of the box, then the distribution is symmetric. The last one, right is skewed. When the median is closer to the bottom of the box and if the whisker is shorter on the lower end of the box, then the distribution is positively skewed or skewed right. Now you understand the shape of the box plot according to the shape of the distribution. Now outliers. How do we calculate the outliers? We use the 1.5 time IQR rule to find the outliers. There are 4 steps. First one, find the first quartile and upper quartile. Yes, step 1, find the Q1 and Q3. Then step 2, find the IQR. We know IQR is Q3 minus Q1. Then we need to calculate lower bound Q1 minus 1.5 time IQR and the upper bound Q3 plus 1.5 time IQR. Then any observations below the lower bound and any observations above the upper bound are outliers. Now let me explain an example. The tuition cost for 25 liberal arts college are listed. So how do we find the outliers? Then we can draw the box plot. First, find the 5-number summary. How do we find the 5-number summary? First step to find the 5-number summary, arrange our data set in increasing order. Then find the minimum and maximum. Yes, we know minimum is 59 and maximum is 80. Right. Next, we need to find the Q2, the median. Right? Yes, we know how to find the median. So we arrange our data set. We have this ordered data. Then we can find the median easily, the middle number. Here, median is 64. Now we know the minimum, maximum and median. Then how do we find the Q1? Yeah, median is the Q2, right? Yes. We find the Q1 and we consider this data set because we consider the observations left to the median. Could you remember? I explained this in the previous video. All observations left to the median. Median is 64, so we consider all observations left to the 64. So now you can find the median using this data, this observation, that is the 62. Right. Then we need to find the Q3. To find the Q3, we consider the all observations right to the median. We know that. Yes. Then we can find the middle data, middle observation or median of this data observation, these observations or this data set only, right? The observations right to the median. If you cannot remember how to find the Q1, Q2, Q3, please go back to my previous video and understand this process. Right. Now we have minimum Q1, Q2, Q3, maximum. That means we know the 5-number summary already. Right. Then let me find the IQR. What is the IQR? Q3 minus Q1. So we can plug the numbers, that is 5. Okay. Now the third step, outliers. Yes, we know IQR already. Therefore, we can skip 1 and 2, and we already actually finished this 1 and 2. Then go to the step 3. So what is step 3? Find the lower bound and upper bound. Yes, lower bound is Q1 minus 1.5 IQR. Plug the numbers, that is 54.5. Then go to the upper bound, Q3 plus 1.5 IQR. Plug the numbers and get the answer, that is the upper bound. Then again consider our ordered data set. So 54.5, that should be over here. Then we see there are no any observations below the lower bound, right? That means no any outliers in our left side or below the lower bound, right? Are there any outliers in the right side? Yes, you see upper bound is 74.5. That should be less than 80 and greater than 70, right? Therefore, 80 is an outlier. Now, we understand there is an outlier in right side, that means upper side. Our maximum, you see the maximum was 80 before we find the outlier. Now we understand there is one outlier. Therefore, what happened to the maximum? Now, think about the data set and remove the 80, because that is an outlier. Once you remove the 80, what is the maximum? That is the 70, right? Therefore, now you have to change the maximum value to the 70. 80 is an outlier. Therefore, now new maximum is 70. Once you come to this point, you can draw the box plot. You know this is the shape of the box plot, right? So how do we numbers this? You know minimum, Q1 median or Q2, Q3 maximum. So now we know the numbers. So this is the box plot for this example. Let me explain another example in my next video.